Hi, say hello. Hello, everyone. Mosey, look at the camera. Look. Mama, look, it's you. He doesn't even know where to look. Mosey, it's you. Good boy. He's like, get me down. Hey guys, it's Haley, and I have a video for y'all today. Maybe y'all notice something a little bit different about my hair. Okay, so before I show y'all like my full hair, let me tell y'all the story. Okay, so I've wanted to dye my hair ombre for a while now. Y'all might have seen it or not. It was kind of hard to tell, especially on camera, but the tips of my hair were black and obviously the rest of my hair is brown. So I was thinking, just being a total idiot, if I go and get, ombre dye, or it's basically just bleach, if I go and get bleach and do an ombre effect to my hair, the dark brown of my full head and then the black of my tips will all fade into the perfect ombre color, and it'll all be, the same at the ends. Okay, I was so wrong, and I just feel like the biggest idiot for thinking that. I blew dried my hair and straightened it and just kind of waited to see how it was going to look before I decided I totally hated it, because there's times where I'll be dyeing my hair and I will not like what it looks like when it's wet and not fully done, but I decided to wait and then kind of do a reveal for myself, and then decide at that point. So I finally blew dried my hair, straightened it, and I looked in the mirror. This is what I saw. So I'm going to show y'all before I tell y'all what I think. Okay. So this was obviously the tips that were black, and then this was, I did the bleach from here to here. So this is the dark brown color where that took on the bleach, and then the bottom is obviously where the black took on the bleach. So this is kind of what my full hair looks like. And it kind of reminds me of a popsicle or something. It's kind of like ombre layers is what I've been calling it. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I'm sure everyone's going to have a different opinion, but after looking at it for a little bit, I don't know, I was definitely ready for a change, but I really don't hate it like I thought I would. It really isn't that bad. It's kind of cool and different, I've never seen anyone that has hair like this, and y'all know I'm always down to be different and to do something different. So I thought I would try it out for a while, and you know what, if I wake up tomorrow morning and I absolutely hate it, then I hate it, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do at that point. But for right now, I don't totally despise it. It's kind of different, and I don't know, different ways that I do my hair, it kind of looks cool actually, when I put it in a ponytail or something. And then I also did a little bit of bleach up around my part just to kind of frame my face, so it wasn't just bam, this blondish color at the bottom. So I don't know, I don't totally hate it. Let me know y'all's opinions below, and please don't be horribly mean or anything, not necessary. Just let me know if you like it or not. And if you don't love it, let me know something that you think I should try. I'm up for colors. I probably won't color my whole head of hair, but I've definitely had pink hair, purple hair, blue hair before on the tips, and I've done streaks and all that. So let me know if y'all would want to see that, or if you think I should go blonde, go all black, go just normal brown, brown with highlights. Whatever y'all would want to see me do, just let me know, and I will definitely consider it. All of everything I just said brings me into the topic for the video today, which is basically my favorite hair products, how I keep my hair healthy, and what I use on my hair. I've actually had quite a few comments from people telling me that they love my hair and would like to know what I use on it and how I keep it so straight and how I keep it healthy, especially because my hair is so long. I definitely like to keep my hair straight, but when you're straightening your hair literally every single time that you get out of the shower, you're really potentially damaging it a whole lot. So in order for me to keep it healthy, I definitely do take a ton of steps, and, you know, make sure that I'm not just frying my hair, especially because I also do dye my hair. I'm not just straightening it, I'm also blow drying it occasionally, and I'm dyeing it. I have seen so many friends just treat their hair like crap, and the next thing you know, it's they can't grow their hair past here. They're getting, you know, extensions, they're spending all this money, and they're just genuinely depressed about it, because hair for a girl or a guy is such an important, you know, thing. It's such a way of expressing yourself, and I don't know, I've always just thought it's really important, especially with being a girl. You always want to have pretty hair and do up your hair different and try out different things, and I totally get that. So what I'm going to do today is show y'all some of my favorite products and just kind of talk you through how I take care of my hair. All the products that I'm going to show you, I definitely recommend. They are products that I've used for a very long time, so they have been tested by me. So the first thing that I have is the TIGI Hair Reborn Sublime Smooth Shampoo for frizz-prone and stressed hair. And it looks like this. It literally smells like heaven, and I have frizzy hair, especially when I blow dry it and brush it. It just will get, you know, all poofy, and my hair's naturally wavy. So, you know, if I just jump out of the shower and let it air dry and just kind of like go like that and just scrunch it, it really doesn't give me a lot of frizz. But if I start to brush it before I straighten it, it just literally goes whew. And it can be like this big, and I'm not even joking you. Like, it is so ridiculous. And so this shampoo just really helps the frizz and just the stress in general, because I do so many different things to my hair. This really keeps the effects of all the stuff I do to my hair down to a minimum and keeps it looking pretty and straight and shiny, and also keeps the oil in check, which is literally my biggest pet peeve. If I'm even like out in the wind for a while, my hair starts to get so oily. Nothing bothers me more than having oily hair. This is a great shampoo. This is a great brand of products in general. And to match with the shampoo, I have the TIGI Sublime Smooth Conditioner for frizz-prone stressed hair. So this is the conditioner, and this makes my hair like so soft. It literally feels kind of like satin sheets or something. And what I love about this is, even though I've used it for a while, my hair hasn't gotten so used to it that it just has totally stopped working, which I hear is an issue for a lot of people. So this has been, you know, consistent in working, and it smells great. And for, you know, people with frizz, for people that do dye their hair and do straighten their hair and blow dry it and curl it, use any type of heating products, these are really great shampoos and conditioners to use, because they treat that and they help de-stress your hair and keep it looking beautiful and shiny and long. So those are like some of my favorite shampoos and conditioners. So right after I get out of the shower, there are two products I use before I blow dry it or straighten it or anything like that. The first one being Bumble and Bumble Straight Blow Dry, and this stuff is so amazing. If you want straight hair, this is necessary. I will dump like a tiny little, I guess, dime size, maybe a little bit smaller, in my hands and just rub it together and do it all on the parts, like from basically here to here, just where mainly it gets straightened. I avoid the roots, obviously, because I don't want to get those oily, and I don't do the very bottoms. When I straighten it, it holds it. Like, if it's raining outside, for example, and I've used that, it truly holds my hair into the straight look. Otherwise, my hair will literally go poof again and will get all frizzy and gross. This keeps it held down and locked down and keeps my hair perfectly straight, and it also gives a very subtle kind of shine to it. Nothing like, oh, look at me, I'm a reflection, but just shiny and pretty and healthy looking. So the next product that I use as soon as I get out of the shower is my Redken 5th Avenue Extreme Anti-Snap, and it is the leave-in treatment for distressed hair. Okay, this is like the holy grail of leave-in conditioners or leave-in treatments for your hair. I clearly got the I guess, salon size. It's freaking huge. And I want to say that the contents are still up to here because you use such a small amount. You pour like a dime size in your hand. Do the same thing where you rub it in your hands and then just put it all over your hair. And this, I'm not even joking, has taken when I had split ends and literally repaired them to where they would start going away. And I don't know how it works or how it happens, but it's the extreme one, so it's the strongest one, and it's anti-snap. And when you're doing all this stuff to damage your hair, when you straighten it and blow dry it and, you know, color it and even brush it, your hair can start to snap off, and this adds so much strength to your hair. You just put a tiny little bit and it's just this clear like serum, and you just put it in, and I literally just, like, my hair feels stronger from the first time. Like, before I bought this, my hair was really weak and I had just colored it so much, and I was in the market for something that was going to help strengthen my hair back up again. And I got recommended to this by one of my favorite hairstylists ever, and she told me that this was going to help my hair get back its strength and repair the split ends. And I mean, I was instantly sold, and it truly worked. It has lived up to everything she told me it would do. So this stuff is awesome, and if you have any sort of breakage, if you're getting a lot of split ends, you really need to try this. And it is a little bit expensive, but at the same time, this will probably last me my whole life. No, this will last me my whole life. So you only need to get one bottle for your whole life. Like I said, I've had this for a couple years now, and it's only like down to here. Your whole family can borrow it if they want. I mean, there's literally that much product. Redken is also a great brand. They have a number of awesome stuff for color treated or permed or hair with any sort of processing in it or anything like that. They have really awesome stuff, and Redken is just overall an awesome brand. I would recommend any of their products. I've loved every product from theirs that I've ever bought. Okay, so once I shampoo and condition my hair, and then I get out, towel dry it, and do the Bumble and Bumble straightening serum and the leave-in treatment that I just showed you. Once I do all that, I'll put it back into a towel and let it dry a little bit, not completely dry. So when it's towel dried and I'm about to take the towel off and blow dry it, before I do that, I use my Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray, and this stuff is absolutely so important if you're going to blow dry or straighten or curl or hot roll or perm or crimp or whatever you're going to do involving any type of heat to your hair. You absolutely need a heat spray, and it's also very light on my hair. Like I said, my hair gets so oily so fast, and this just really keeps it very light. And it's just a little bit of spray, but it truly helps your hair from getting damaged. And it says on here it's vitamin enriched, and that probably has to do with why my hair is so full and thick and healthy. This is always absolutely necessary before you use any type of heating product. And if you're not going to use, you know, the Bumble and Bubble straight blow dry or the Redken leave-in treatment, you at least need to use this, because this is what's going to keep your hair from getting just awful and ruined and stressed. This is really what you need if you're going to use any type of heating product. I know I've said that 100,000 times, but it is so necessary, and Tresemme is not an expensive brand. I want to say that I got this at probably just like a CVS or Walgreens, just a drugstore. So grab one of these. If you're not already using any type of heat spray, this is a really great one to use. And like I said, it's really light and it gets the job done. So important to use one of these. So I just have 2 more products for my hair to show y'all, and then we will be done. So this is the Oscar Blondie Pronto Dry Shampoo Spray, and I'm a huge fan of dry shampoo. Like I said, my hair gets oily really fast, and if I'm going into the second day, I definitely need a little pick-me-up to get the oil out and just make it look clean. I always use this. I believe I got it at Sephora, Oscar Blondie. I've never used his products before, but I've heard that they are pretty great. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but I feel like I've used it a lot, and like the bottle's still pretty full. So I think there's a lot of product in here. And literally what I do is just any spot that is kind of oily, which it'll get up around my roots, I'll just hold it kind of like a foot back and spray it. And then with my hands, just kind of go like that. And with like a comb, I'll just kind of comb it in. And my hair will look so much cleaner and there will be no grease. It really soaks up the grease or whatever these things do. So if you are looking for a nicer brand of dry shampoo, I would definitely recommend this. But if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, there is always baby powder. And I have hair dye all over this stuff because it's just been in my bathroom for so long. But baby powder does so much of the same trick that, you know, this $20 bottle of dry shampoo does. You do the same thing, sprinkle it in your hair, let it kind of chill for a second to soak up the oil, and then just kind of blend it in. The only trouble with this is that it's white, so if you have darker brown or black hair, it can be visible, so you have to use it a little more sparsely. And so that's why a lot of the times I prefer to just buy dry shampoo, so I can buy one that's specifically brunette colored or just clear, whereas this is white and occasionally will show up. But this does the exact same job as any other dry shampoo, and it's probably $1 or $2 at any drugstore as well. So that is it as far as any products I use. The one last thing that I want to share with y'all. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. I've been working on it so hard, so I really am trying. The last thing I want to show y'all is my straightener. It is the GHD Professional Straightener, and I absolutely love this thing. It really has helped my hair actually just become healthier. I was using a Chi my whole life before I ever bought a GHD, and not that Chis are bad or anything, but I think that they were a little bit more damaging to my hair. I know that the plates on this straightener can tell the temperature of your hair and the type of hair that you have, whether it's, you know, straight, curly, wavy, or whether it's thick or thin. And so it'll literally pick the perfect temperature for you to straighten your hair without damaging it. And I think that is so brilliant. I actually have an entire video just about this straightener. It's the first video that I ever made on this YouTube channel. So if you want to know tons more about this, you definitely need to go check out that video. I talk about everything that the straightener does, all the pros and cons, compare it to other straighteners. The Chi straightener I was using before, I compare it with all that. So if you want a ton more information, if you're really in the market to buy a nice straightener that will instantly straighten your hair. I mean, this thing straightens my hair in like 10 minutes flat, and I have a ton of hair, and I make several passes over all my hair. I section it off. You know, it's a long process, but this straightener makes it so easy and so quick and so fast. I don't want to talk about it a whole lot because, like I said, I have a whole nother video where I talk about it for 15 minutes and only this. So if you want to learn more about this, go check out that video. But if you want to know what I'm straightening my hair with, it is the GHD straightener. So definitely go check out that video if you are in the market for a new straightener, because the straightener is amazing. So I'm going to wrap up the video with just a couple comments about my hair, and then we will be done, and I will not take away any more time from y'all. Okay, so the couple things that I wanted to say. In order to keep my hair, you know, not as overworked, I like to take usually 2 days before I shampoo and condition it again. I will jump in the shower whenever I need to, just tie my hair up and not get it wet and not shampoo and conditioner it, but just wash my body. I definitely try to avoid that unless totally necessary. That is why I have these great dry shampoos and baby powders for those second days if it starts to get oily. It just generally helps your hair be more healthy when you shampoo and condition it less. So that's a good rule to live by. Another thing is every 3 to 4 months I will buy a deep conditioning treatment, or I'll actually make one at home. I've done that before. There's so many different recipes for deep conditioning treatments. You can definitely find one online if you just Google it. And I do that once every 3 to 4 months, and that really keeps my hair very soft and healthy and beautiful. When you're growing your hair out like I'm growing mine, it is so important to keep it healthy, because otherwise it will literally pick a length and not grow further, and I've seen that happen to my friends, and I know that's so heartbreaking when they want their hair to be long and they just can't do that. And I'm almost 22 years old. My hair has been long the majority of my life. There was one time in kindergarten where I cut it up to here, and that was the shortest it's ever been in my whole life, and ever since then I've just been growing. I love my long hair, but it is a hassle at times. You really have to take care of it just like anything else in order for it to look good and feel good. I hope you all have liked my video and you kind of got to learn something about keeping your hair healthy, and maybe if you were wondering about what I use on my hair and my tips and tricks for getting healthy hair, I hope you figured something out from this video and learned something and got something from it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate y'all watching. Please leave a comment about whether you like my new hair. Let me show y'all one more time. So leave me a comment whether or not you like my hair. If you don't like it, or you do like it but you want to see something different in the future, just leave me a comment letting me know what you'd like to see. And even if you want to see some like cut or layers or something, tell me anything. Just let me know what y'all would love to see on my hair. Leave that as a comment below. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, also leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe. I would absolutely love it. And if you don't already, please follow me on Instagram. My name is @HayleyDollX, @HayleyDollX. Otherwise, I will see y'all next time. I love you guys so much. Bye.